of the important thing about creating system and structure is that you're able to show up on days that I don't feel like showing up. Sometimes our emotion can be all over the place. Sometimes we might not even be inspired to do some lot of things. But emotions will not keep things moving. Emotions will not help you to achieve that goals. Hi guys, come back to my YouTube channel. If you're just seeing me for the first time, my name is Abigail Chidema, and on this channel we'll talk about everything personal development, intentional living, habits, growth, awesome growth, and all of that. And if you're just joining us for the first time, please kindly like, subscribe, so that anytime I post new content like this, you'll be able to see them, you subscribe, and be able to join us in these early conversations. So today I'll be talking about creating systems and structures. And someone might be like, what is all this structure thing? What is all this system thing? Are we going back to engineering roots? Are we talking about architecture? Yeah, please, we're not talking about architecture. These things are just simple terms. Just most times, this grammar of a thing, they have a way of making us to be confused. So we're talking about systems, we're talking about structure, we're talking about something that will make your goals, that will make your plans this year to be achievable, how to break them down into achievable form so that you not be overwhelmed, so that you not look back and be like, and I have plans to do this in this year. How come I couldn't achieve it? I have it all planned out, but it feels overwhelming at the point. A lot of things happen, I couldn't handle it. That's what we'll be talking about today. The first one is writing them down. Remember that Bible verse that talk about in Habakkuk 2 verse. So the Lord answered me and said, write a vision and make it plain. So upon tables, so those that read it can run with it. Exactly that it is. Most times we can have our plans planned out in our mind. We have them planned out in our mind that okay, this is what I want to do. This is what. So sometimes we actually forgot. You know, there's a lot going on. There and that is a lot. I end up forgetting those things that we need to do. Writing them down, we actually create a mental and spiritual awareness. Once you write it down in the spiritual aspect of it, yeah, God is saying it that okay, this is what you planned out. And then we run with it. So firstly, we write them down. What are those goals that you want to achieve this year? Look for if it's a paper bag, if it's physical paper, write it down. Then if you can make use of your phone, digital notes, write them down. Or if you're this kind of person that you're organized and professional, you can make use of templates, maybe Google templates, maybe Notion templates, none of that. But personally for me, I make use of Note app and it has been efficient. So just list them down. Okay, these are the plans that I have for this year. And if you're this person that you have a lot of plans for this year, you can decide to divide it into first quarter, second quarter, third and fourth quarter, like that, like that. Then the second one is breaking them down. Breaking them down is when you decide to, okay, this particular goals I have for this year, I want to put them in first quarter. This second goal, I want to put them in second quarter. Then by then you create a time frame from it. Then you make necessary research. Yeah, I'm talking to myself now because there's a particular goal I have and I plan to make research on it. This is where you make research on the how do you plan to do it? For example, now if you're a kind of person that you want to learn this skill this year, you make research. Okay, this skill, how will I learn? You don't want to use YouTube or use the tutorial, make research, look for how it's possible. The finances part of it, how did you want to go about it? What are your budgets? Is it according to your budget? So that's where you break it down. It's very, very important to break them down because when you break them down, it looks less cool, but some like something that's looking so huge before it becomes small in your eyes because you have placed them in a way that is achievable. Third one is setting reminders. This is where you make use of your alarm clock, you make use of your Google Calendar to remind yourself that okay, this is that I want to do now. Also dates that I want to do it. This is the time that I want to do it in a week. Then you set reminders. This will help you to remember, even if you forget. Alarm clock and Google Calendar as a way of reminding you of okay, this is what you plan to do. So time on this day and you receive it. So easy and it's very efficient because I make use of it a lot. Now that I'm making this video now, I actually have events I'm supposed to attend online today. And my Google Calendar actually have reminded me already. So that's just it. So set reminders, but they might look small in the scale of things, but they're very, very, very important. Number four, scheduling. Scheduling is very important because this is where we get to arrange these plans into days of the week. Because you might decide that okay, this particular plan I decide to do this plan, I'm going to achieve this plan first quarter of the year. But you also have particular days of the week. I want to work on those plans. So this is where scheduling comes in. You add those plans into your day-to-day activities. Let me use an example now. For someone that is a writer and decides to publish a book this year, you can decide that every Monday, every Saturday, every Sunday, I want to pen down something on my notepad, on my drafts, pen them down. Before you know it, you start penning it down 3 months or 1 month, you have a book already. And second quarter, you give it to a publisher to able to proofread, edit and all that. Even in third quarter, sef, your book is ready. Even in 1 month, you can achieve it. I remember the second book I wrote. That's how I did it. Like I've planned it on my schedule that on Monday I want to pen out something on my drafts, or so day I want to pen out something, and that's how I did. Before I look back, I finished the whole chapter of the book. So that's just it. Schedule is very important. It makes your work less cumbersome. It makes it so easy. Let it accumulate that when you ever look back and look at it, you'll be amazed at how far that you've actually come with your plans. Number five is creating accountability system. This one is very important for someone that just starting out. Maybe you're still trying to work on yourself on how to be disciplined and all of that. Creating accountability system is very important. Also for maybe a group of like-minded people where you can be accountable to, or if you have a friend that can keep you accountable, or your family member, somebody that will keep you accountable, that will help you, so that will keep you in check. Even on those days that you might not feel like it, this person will serve as your human alarm, remind you of what you have planned for this year. So creating accountability system is also important, and it's something that you should do, especially if you're just starting out your personal development journey, or you're still trying to get to that part of being disciplined. Because when it comes to things like this, so creating accountability system is very important. The sixth one is evaluation. Evaluation is more like personal checking, checking in on yourself that okay, this plan I said I'm going to do for this so week, this is so date. Have I done it already? Was I able to achieve it? What have I done so far? Is this what I'm supposed to do? Is I supposed to add anything? So personal evaluation help you to know things, that checking on things that you plan to do, and if you have done them, or if you are missing out on anything. Evaluation is very important, either weekly or monthly. It's good to check your plans to see if you're on the right track. And one thing about evaluation is that one important thing about evaluation is that it helps you to prevent distractions. You may be able to know, okay, maybe it's because of this thing that I'm doing, that's why I'm not able to achieve this. So it helps you to minimize distraction. Please evaluate, evaluate. I'm rounding up this video now, and one thing I want to say is that one of the important thing about creating system and structure is that it's able to show up on days that I don't feel like showing up. Sometimes our emotions can be all over the place. Sometimes we might not even be inspired to do some lot of things, but emotions will not keep things moving. Emotions will not help you to achieve that goals. Building discipline, building structure, building system will help you to stay on track. And when you look back, your goals will thank you for how far you have come. And when you look back, you even be grateful, you even be proud of yourself that, yeah, I did that. Yes, I did that. I did that. Writing our goals and plans for the year looks beautiful. Yeah, it's very, very beautiful. But what will help you to take them out of your goals is creating system and creating structures. At this point, I hope this video have helped you to realize one or two things. And if you think that there's something that I'm missing on this video, please kindly put them in a comment section so that we'll continue this conversation there. See you in my next video. Bye.